Was one of the most requested cars in the channel. I did a video sometimes back and this car showed up in my video and most of you wanted me to review it. Okay, today I want to make that dream come true. The car is here. It's one of the best cars that can see around. Of course, it is a BMW X6 and we know what BMWs are meant to do. These cars are fast, one of the best cars, especially if you're looking for a powerful SUV, a fast SUV. BMWs usually do that without even flexing a muscle. And as you can see, the interior also looks good. Very nice SUV, fast as you like. It's also a diesel, which means you get decent fuel economy and also you get decent amounts of torque to cruise the Kenyan roads. Now here it is. If you've been waiting for this video, let's go. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, like and share. If you are on a budget, don't worry, this car is on offer, a very good asking price. I'll mention the price at the end of the video, so make sure you watch till that point. Now today I'm talking about this 2014 BMW X6 facelifted to the 2024 face, which actually looks pretty good. From what you're seeing here, the car is actually very good looking. It actually feels like a new car. From the headlights, from the front grille, from these 19-inch tires, all the way to the back, the paint job, everything about this car feels right. Okay, yeah, because it's a BMW, of course everything is all right with this vehicle. Now let me mention the price. I said I'll do it at the end of the video, but we'll do it now. The asking price for this unit is a cool 4.8 million shillings, but of course you can still negotiate. Now the price is a bit low because this is a locally used unit, and of course you can see the number on the car is a KDQ, so it has been used locally here in Kenya, so that's why the price is a bit low. Now let us jump into the specs of this car. This is a 2014 model BMW X6. It's an X-Drive 35D, which means you get a 3-liter inline-6 turbo diesel that gives you some decent amount of horsepower. This car pushes 282 horsepower, 580 Newton meters of torque, thanks to the BMW twin power turbo system. All that power is sent to the four wheels via the very robust BMW X-Drive system, which sends the power to all the four wheels. The car drives also on a 6-speed automatic transmission because this is a 2014 model. Being a diesel, the 580 Newton meters of torque is perfect for highway cruising and overtaking on hilly places. And of course, for a BMW, you need a car that will accelerate quickly. 282 horsepower will take this car from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in only 6 seconds, which is not that fast, but for a car like this, you can do that. If you want to accelerate in less than 4 seconds, you can go for the BMW X-Drive, the BMW M competition, which has a 4.4 liter twin turbo V8, which is of course a petrol. That's if you need brute power. Now let us jump into the review. Let us take a 360-degree view of the car and let's say a few things about it. If you like it, well and good. If you don't like BMWs, you like Mercedes-Benz for some reason, you can try out the GLEs. Now from the back side, the car looks pretty good. You get the coupe design, which is actually the typical finish that you get in the coupes, especially for the BMW X6 and the BMW X4. The BMW X4 is the smaller version of this X6, so you can downgrade to that, which also feels pretty good. And thanks to someone that came and purchased the BMW X4 after we did a review of it. Now from the back side, this is what you get. Nice beautiful taillights. Of course this is facelifted, but the taillights looks actually pretty good. It cuts all the way into the boot section, which is nice. Inside there you have your reverse lights, and of course you have your turn signals on the inside, which is nice. As you move to the lower side, you meet these reflectors over here, which are pretty decent. And on the lowest side you have some large exhaust, quad exhaust, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and of course you get a rear diffuser with this black painting on it, which actually looks pretty good. On the back side also, you get a number of sensors to ensure that safety is a priority in a luxury and fast SUV like this. So BMW will not allow you guys to drive this car when it's not safe. Everything looks good. You have a mini spoiler here on the back side, even though this is not the original one. It is placed there for convenience. Now let us check out the boot section. This is how it is. The back side is good. Now in terms of boot capacity, you have 470 liters of space, and if you fold the rear seats you get 1450 liters of space. That is some amazing storage capacity. On the front side you get this fresh new look, which actually looks very decent, modern as you like. Of course you get the BMW X6 body kit, even though this is not the M trim. Either way, it looks nice. You have your projector headlights, double projector headlights over here, your daytime running lights, which actually look pretty good, and of course you have your cornering headlights over there. On the lower side there are no fog lights on this. You only have this space to allow maximum air entry into the engine bay. Black finishing on this side, which actually looks good, and of course the rest of the grille is amazing. You get the signature BMW grille over here. On this side it says a BMW X6M, but I can assure you that this is not an X6M. On the lower side, a lot of spaces here and there, just to mimic the M competition. From the side, this is what you get. Beautiful finish. You get this Arctic silver color on it, which looks brilliant. Of course you can't confuse it with the pearl white because it looks like gray, it looks like silver, so it's kind of balanced in terms of the color. In terms of the wheels, you have these large 20-inch performance tires, which looks amazing. You have these multi-spoke alloys from BMW. You have some solid brake discs over there, and in terms of the suspensions, you have double wishbone suspension with multi-link system to ensure that you get good cornering, good handling, and also some good steering when driving a performance SUV like this. So if you want a nice unit that can accelerate from 0 to 100 within a very short time, this BMW does that perfectly. In terms of ground clearance, it's decent. You get 17 centimeters of ground clearance, or 170 millimeters of ground clearance, which is adequate for the Kenyan roads. No complaints about that. On the side mirrors, of course, you have your turn signals over here, and of course you won't miss some cameras all around to ensure that you get a good 360-degree view of the vehicle. In terms of design, it looks good. I get the slopey finish because this is a coupe, so definitely that would be the shape that you'd get. In terms of the backside suspension system, you have multi-link suspension system to ensure also comfort at the back. And in the higher trims or the X6M, you get air suspensions to ensure that you can adjust the height of the car when loading the vehicle. But for these ones, I think the normal multi-link suspension system with coil and springs are the preferred type of suspensions. One thing that people have noted about the air suspensions is that they wear out easily, so it would, in terms of cost, you would incur a lot of problems with the air suspensions for the backside. Either way, it is what it is for the suspension system. The backside looks good. Let us now jump into the interior. Okay guys, so let us now check the interior of the car, and before taking a look at the interior, of course we have to talk about the door. So we have this massive heavy door. Of course we know for German cars they usually have this heavy door, but for BMW it's a bit light. But also if you compare it to the likes of the Japanese cars, the door is a bit heavy. Some nice plastic finishing over here, a bit more of plastic, chrome plated door handles. Your door locks are here, BMW speakers, power door controls, and of course you have this button here to open the tailgate. Leather armrest, a lot of plastic over here, and some bit of decent storage space. In the interior, this is what you get, the typical look of a BMW all round. Everything looks like a BMW the way it should. So as you enter the interior, you have this M finishing over here, and you have these performance seats from BMW. The seats are large enough to accommodate people of all sizes. You have this nice headrest over here, some pillows for you, and of course, as you can see, it has some large lumbar supports to ensure that you sit inside here properly. And for the lower side, it's large enough, and of course you have this support for the under thighs. On this other side, you have two memory seat settings and electric seat adjustments, which of course they are very much functional. Inside here, everything looks decent. From the clusters, this is what you get. Of course, BMW finish over here, top speed 260 kilometers per hour, but of course you can go all the way to 280, but in the Kenyan roads I don't think that is very possible. Your RPM meter is here, several other stuff will appear there, of course, which is very good. And if we decide to switch on the car, let's see. Yeah, so that is a vehicle for you guys. The car looks good. You have this leather steering wheel over here, which is actually very soft and responsive, leather wrapped with some beautiful stitches on it. Paddle shifters on either side of the steering wheel, cruise control over here, controls for the infotainment system, controls for the wipers, and controls for your headlights on this other side. So the car is actually good. I love the finish that you get here. You have the typical finish that you get in a BMW. Now on this side you get the air vents, which is good, controls for your headlights, storage space on this side. On this other side you have opener for the hood. Now here at the center console you have a large infotainment system, which sounds pretty good because this is a BMW. The center console is okay. Your push to start button, some nice air vents over here. Your hazard infotainment system controls are located here. Some nice storage space on this side, which is so those are some of the controls for the infotainment system, including seat warmers over here, both for the driver and the passenger, which is very much okay. So actually you can heat and cool the seats. On this other side you have this storage space, 12-volt output, maybe space here for your car key, some 2 cup holders over here. And on this side you have controls for the infotainment system. You have your multimedia controls right here, your gear shifter for the 6-speed automatic transmission, which is pretty good. It feels solid for the BMW. And on this side you have what do you call it, driving mode controls. Of course you have sports, comfort, and of course you have sports plus. This car can be driven in manual mode and sports mode. That's why you have your paddle shifters on the steering wheel. Another storage space over here, electronic parking brake, and you have a larger center console which opens in a split configuration to reveal this large space. Another 12-volt output, auxiliary output over here, 1 USB slot for you to charge a few things here and there. On the dash you have some nice finishing over here, heads-up display on this unit. Everything here looks amazing. Of course you have a larger glove compartment on this side, and you have some nice large seats for your front passenger. On the top side, rear view mirror, lighting for the interior, controls for your sunroof. You can open and close the sunroof from this side, which of course, as you can see, it looks very much okay. Onto the back side, you almost get the same finish on the doors, not so much difference. You have a bit of different design here, but everything looks okay. Storage space, controls for the windows over there, which is pretty good. And of course, this is what you get on the back side. There are not so many features inside here, but the seats are actually very, very comfortable. If you're sitting on this car, no worries. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy the ride that you get in this car. So you get some decent leg room. On the top side, the headroom is okay. For someone of my size, I have no complaints about the sitting space and the headroom. You have these pockets to put 1 or 2 stuff, some nice air vents over here, some trays over on this side for you to put some of your accessories. Of course you have a drop down armrest. It has a tray on this side, and you get your 2 cup holders on this side. So the back side is okay, some lighting, anchor points here and there for you to put some of your things, and you get this clean look. So I'm 100% sure 3 passengers will sit inside here comfortably and enjoy the ride. As you sit back here, this is the view that you'll get from the front side of this vehicle. And so that's all about this BMW X6 2014 model. We are asking for 4.8 million shillings. The price is very much negotiable, and you can still take the car on hire purchase. So if you don't have the full amount, you can negotiate, pay 50% deposit, the rest of the balance you'll pay pole pole. So if you want a fast SUV on a budget, here we go, a BMW X6. And for those of you who wanted a review of this car, finally we've done it. Yes, here we go. Thank you. And of course I'll be showing you some of the other cars that are available here. So make sure you follow me. If it is your first time watching this video, make sure you leave a comment, like and share. Thank you so much guys. I'll see you in the next one.